Yeah, this is awkward. You clicked the wrong video. This is you mind checking again? This is our review for Nitro Pepsi. Um yeah, so sorry about that. Yeah, you can go if you want. Look around. You clicked the wrong video. This uh this is a review for Nitro Pepsi. Um yeah, Danny gave this to me and he wanted me to try it, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Alright. I've never had. What is this? Let me see. Smooth, creamy, easy to drink. Pour hard and drink easy. Huh? Oh, there's instructions. What do you know? Instructions in case you're stupid enough not to be able to know how to achieve drinking a soft beverage. Okay. 1. Chill can. 2. Pour hard. 3. Admire and enjoy. Alright. Nitrogen infused cola, smaller bubbles, smoother taste, vanilla draft cola, artificial flavor. Okay, let's try it. Oh, I had it in my backpack, and I had it in my backpack yesterday, and I put it in the fridge. That's probably what did it. The fuzz was pretty good. Let me see. Mm. You're damaging the drawing. No, I'm not. Who cares about the drawing? I made it. I can make another one. Not exactly like this, but... Oh no, it's damaged. Yeah, that's gonna be permanent. Oh, enjoy the ASMR. The fuck? It's Oh no, you're damaging the drawing again. It's 11:06 p.m. and there's all that noise outside. By the way, this is really good. This is vanilla. It's just vanilla cola, but not vanilla cola, if that makes sense. It's it's addictive is what it is. I can't describe it. It's different. It tastes. What is draft? What is draft cola means? I don't know, but it's pretty good. I like it. But I'm not gonna finish it right now because it's late. Oh no, you damaged the drawing again. I'm gonna put it here and save it for tomorrow. I always focus on what I'm doing right now, on what I'm doing in front of me, and I never check the camera, and I always notice that I'm most of the times out of focus. But okay, well, that's it. Since everybody's here, let's just I guess I'll do the thing, right? Yeah, why not? I mean, okay, fine. We're already here, so I might as well, you know. I found this at the flea market. Who knows when ago? Months ago? Last year? No, this year, I think. And I decided, hey, I'm gonna do a video about it because, sure. So, I have never, I never grew up watching the Mario show. As a kid, I'm not even sure if I ever knew it existed. I would have probably been very hyped about it, but I never knew. And now, as a grown up, I want to check it out and see exactly how it is. I want to check it out and learn of its mysteries. And I'm gonna start with this one because I don't know the order of the episodes, and I have several, but I don't know the order. They never say, and I simply chose this one because I liked the art. I thought that the title looked very interesting, and I was like, okay. So, hosted live by Super Mario Bros. And special guest stars. What does that mean? I know that there was that ex-pro wrestler who played portrayed him, and the other guy portrayed Luigi. But I mean, I guess we'll check it out. Let's see. I like the little drawing there. The Great Gladiator gig, Super Mario Bros. Show. The Great Gladiator gig. I've never made English Italian accent. First time ever I do it. That was ridiculous. Super Mario Bros. Super Show. It's a registered trademark of Nintendo of America, 1989. Superior quality videotape recorded by LP mode. Warning: several law provides severe civil and criminal penalties for the unauthorized reproduction, distribution, or exhibition of copyright motion pictures and videotapes. Title 67, United States. Kids Classics, 1989. Kids Classics Incorporated, New York City, New York. Deke video. I don't remember this. The how do you call that? The promo intro. Whenever before in every show, I remember like Deke. All right. Okay, we start the show with my little Mario McDonald's figurine out of frame because I was dumb enough not to check. And then we move on to the menu. Kids Classics. This does not ring the bell to me at all. I don't remember this studio at all. Kids Classics Home Video presents. Hey, look at that introduction. Does that remind you of something? You think the Mario 64 intro screen was inspired by this? It looks exactly the same. Oh my god. So, and then we see the live action Mario and Luigi. Wow. I mean, wow, that makes you think how much the Mario franchise has changed over the decades. I mean, this was so early, like so early, back when they were still trying to figure out the sort of Mario shtick, the aesthetic, the gimmick, like all of the things we associate Mario right now as such a consolidated thing now. One aesthetic, one something that I actually doesn't have too much to do with early Mario. It's crazy. Look at those designs. Wow. Oh my god. That's not how it works. A star doesn't give you fire flower power. That's the fire flower that gives you the fire flower power. That castle looks like it's screaming in pain or terror. Probably because I saw the live action segment and I was like, oh shit. Oh, by the way, heads up, the video quality is gonna be garbage. Absolute garbage. It's gonna be super garbage because that's just how I decided to present it. That's it. Heads up. So you don't have, so if you, that's not the cup of tea, then you already know not to waste your time here. Because this is going to be probably kind of lengthy, so yeah, I mean, yeah, this is how I'm doing it. In case of copyright, in case of any kind of thing, for aesthetics, for style, whatever, for many things, this is how I'm gonna present it. This is how I'm gonna do certain things out of necessity or just simply by choosing. So there you go. I honestly don't want to make you waste your time, so if that's not something that you can tolerate, then you've been warned. Wild Thing. So it starts live action, and I never knew that. It says Mario Brothers Plumbing. So we start in their plumbing office or whatever, the plumbing service facility. And there's that monster there. What the fuck is that? The fuck is that shit? What is that? Adam's Family, motherfucker? What's his name? I don't know. Rejected ass Sesame Street fucking rubber gloves, motherfucker? I don't know. It's like a mop guy, man. What is he? That's not Mario shit. That's like 80s Mario shit. It's different. So he was like doing electrical shit and or something. He was like fixing something. They probably didn't have power or something, and he's like the electrician, the janitor. It's weird to think that Mario and Luigi have a janitor, because they're kind of janitors, right? Not janitor, but sort of general. You know, those mustaches, man. Dude, those mustaches, dude. I mean, I know they're in vogue nowadays again, whatever. But those mustaches, man. Those fucking Emiliano Zapata looking motherfuckers. Luigi looks like the wimpy, lanky. Luigi looks like the Luigi version of Pancho Villa. Okay, well, they're discussing something, some brotherly thing. And there's this Elaine Venice looking chick. It just like comes in out of nowhere, comes in, and she's like super 90s with her Elaine Venice haircut, and this is the hip try-hard version of Elaine Venice with her boombox. Who is she? With her boombox like that? I don't know, that was supposed to be the style at the time. I know, I remember it. I was sort of there. Not really. I was born later on. I was born in 87. But still, I remember. You would still look like a tryhard. Trust me. This is fake as fuck. I mean, this is a Mario show. What am I talking about? This is a fucking Mario show. Leave it alone. She's being all cool 90s person. You know, the type. You always see that. She's being that cool 90s hip youth. Even though she was probably like 30 or something. Always talking really loudly, really brash with a smirk. The idea of a laid-back, cool motherfucker the 90s had in the 90s. And there come her cool 90s youth friends. All laid back and cool and kind of trying a little bit too much because not that young. That guy doesn't use the stairs because he's too cool for that shit. Because he's, you know, Fabio looking motherfucker. He's too cool for that shit. I'm kidding. He doesn't look like Fabio. He looks like that guy, like the keyboard from Mecano. You know what I'm talking about, right? Of course you don't know who I'm talking about. You don't know what Mecano is. You don't know anything about that. You have no reason for knowing any of that. I'm just being an asshole. If you're watching this, there's no way you know that reference. So they start dancing just because, you know, they're 90s kids, and that's what they used to do back when they had no internet. Youths would just dance and be laid back and not use stairways and like just be like, hey, you know, because it was the 90s. Absolutely accurate, trust me. Look at that dance though. Oh my god, this is for kids and all. That's atrocious. Oh my god, that's cringe. It's funny though. What is that? Kids wouldn't dance like that shit. Not cool kids. Not cool kids. Come on. The fuck is that furry thing on top of the fridge? And then the youths are still being fancy ass motherfuckers. Fancy ass try hard motherfuckers. So they put Mario and Luigi put plugs in their ears because they don't want to listen to the riotty, scandalous rock music that the youths are listening to because it's so loud and it's lame and generic as well. They're generic, copyright-free music, rock music. And dude, this skit is unfunny. Dude, the only funny thing about it is the youths dancing, just because of how unfunny it is. It's so unfunny that it's kind of entertaining for the wrong reason, but it's entertaining. It goes on for too long. Kids wanted to see the cartoon. This goes for too long. I had no idea that these skits went for so long. So they steal his hamburger because that's funny. While he was getting the ketchup, because yeah, that's funny. He went to get the ketchup. When he came back, they had no burger. Wow. More youth cool hip dancing. We learned that they were planning on having a relaxing weekend, and she's like her niece or something. I wasn't even paying too much attention. And she stayed in. They can't have a relaxing weekend because of all the rock and rolling and whatnot going in their house. Oh my God, what are they gonna do? They want to tell her to shut up, but they don't dare to do it. And they're challenging each other. So they gamble who has the longest noodle or whatever, and that Luigi wins. Whatever. Moving on, please. But we can't move on. She's doing her best Elaine Venice dance. Even worse. It's even more embarrassing. Ew. I mean, we have to be fair. I can't judge this the wrong way too harshly or anything, because this was supposed to be like for little ass kids. But still, even little kids, I doubt. I mean, little kids wouldn't even give a fuck. Maybe that's why they weren't really trying, because they knew that kids wouldn't really care. That's my logic there. So the skit ends. The youths decide to go to party to California. And just when Mario and Luigi were finally going to have their relaxing weekend, they ran out of power. Moving on. So the actual cartoon starts, what everybody wants to see. The Gladiator gig. Great and and so, well, let's see what happens. So Mario and the Mushroom Gang are going to the Coliseum on a bathtub carriage that's being pulled by a horse, and that makes me realize how bizarre it is to see a horse in Mario. That's interesting to think about. So anyways, they were invited by the Emperor to the Colosseum Games or whatnot, and I feel like I could make a meme out of this image right here. I just don't know what. It's been a long way since that Bowser right there. Look at that Bowser. I don't dislike it though, I'm not gonna lie. I don't dislike it. It's just different. And that Hydra monster thing, that can work. That can work in a game. In a modern game, that could work as like a boss character. Come on, it could work. So they make it in time, and look at the watch. Wow. The ground is shaking. There's earthquakes, and they're all scared. There's something, a monster, something coming through. It's some guy, a really big dude. So it's Brutius Gladius Maximus. Was that his name? So he's like this, the main Gladiator guy. So he welcomes them, and they follow him. Look at his legs though. So he takes them all to the Colosseum, and Mario is worried. And he introduces them to the Emperor Bowser. So they had no idea that the Emperor was King Koopa. And now Princess Peach is scared. I love that Toad's running animation. I just like it. And the Gladiator calls him Toad fungus. That's disrespectful. So Gladiator dude takes them to the catacombs or something, because they're gonna, it was all a trap. What do you know? It was all a trap, and they're gonna capture them, and that's it. They're going to defeat them. So Mario and Luigi run away, and this very, cliche. That's like a jump scare. Slapsticky way. And that horse though. I can't forget. And that horse. Yo horse, what's up with you? What's up with you? Shenanigans, chasing. So Gladiator dude, Maximus, he throws the Koopa Troopas, I guess, in reference to how you throw them with the shells, but it was easier to animate. He just like morphed them into balls and he just threw them like that. And Mario like throws his sack and yeah, and turns out the horse talks. And I wonder why they never talked to him before, especially when they were trying to escape in an emergency, and the horse was just doing the like the weird humping thing. And I wonder why they just don't tell him, hey yo horse, can you like do us a solid? Come on, like yo horse, you know? And it turns out the horse is evil, and he's actually working with the with Bowser. He's a bad guy. A horse plot twist. Ooh. Mario and Luigi run away anyways, and they enter into the Colosseum. Right in front of Koopa. September, October, Maximus, Koopa. And he's right there waiting for them with Peach and Toad. I wonder, I mean, my question is, was he just waiting for them to escape? Meme right there is exactly in the fashion that they did, so they can pop out from that door specifically. And probably doesn't make sense, but I'm pretty sure that's what he was thinking. So the Moduloc Hydra is the champion Gladiator, and they start fighting. Shenanigan fight, so the actual fight is hard to describe. The Hydra throws them around, and he puts them at like out of combat for a little bit, and then you know, shenanigan things. Oh wait, don't tell me the live action stick, like the live action skit had something to do. This is how it would link. Oh, the clipping, yeah. Look at those fucking Picassos in the background, though. Yeah, so they start dancing to the straight Moduloc Hydra, and is that how the live action skit and the cartoon were linked? The theme was dancing, and they defeat it because they sort of busy it with their dancing, with their incredible dancing move. They entangle it because it was trying to catch them, and they were dancing so hard that their moves were just so bomb. They were on fire. They were killing it. They were fucking going so hard that the Hydra couldn't keep up. Couldn't possibly keep up. So he just tried and tried and tried. But they couldn't catch up. It didn't matter what. It just tried, and they ended up being entangled. Now they're like dead. They're not dead, but you know, they're gone. They're gone. You lose. They couldn't handle the Mario. Of course, Bowser is the sore loser, so he, instead of letting them go, because he promised, he releases the lions. And the lions talk too. Mario's trying to reason them because they're the kings of the jungle. So he convinces them because he tells them that if they're really kings, they can have an emperor for dinner instead of just two peasants. And now Bowser is trying to unleash his passions, unleash his most instinctive and lower passions upon Peach. He's trying to act on his primitive compulsions. He's trying to take out the turtle to release the Hydra and Mario obviously is not gonna let him. Oh duh. So he kicks the shit out of him. He kicks the shit out of him so hard, he crashes on a pillar. The pillar breaks, taking the whole thing down. They fall, they jump to safety, they fall, and the lions see him like, yo, we're dining in turtle soup right now. And they chase him down, and he runs away. And now everybody's now everybody's going to the Gladiator game again. I assume sometime later, probably next day or a couple of days later. And Gladiator, dude, is good now. And they're raising funds with the ticket money for the horror fans, I think I heard. And yeah, Gladiator guys, he's a good person now. I mean, he's making spaghetti dinner. for the event. They made more than enough money to pay for the orphanage, and Mario's eating. The lion is there. One of the lions is there. I don't know what happened to the other one. He scares Luigi. My dog starts barking, and we cut to the live action segment again. Sesame Street rejected ass motherfucker starts it's back at it again. He I'm sorry. Oh. And he's gonna fix the thing. And he does, and Mario has this computers, this fucking 1940s idea of what computers were going to be like. Yeah, he has those. And it turns out Chair is at the door. The Chair at the Mario show. So the actress doesn't really look like Chair, the size of the hair, but that dog is cool as fuck though. Look at that dog go. And Mario is trying to show the dog the computer. I don't know why, but he's, sometimes you do that. Sometimes you treat animals like if they're people, Sometimes weird like that. So I see him. And he gets turned into the dog because, well, it wasn't really a computer. It was a body changer, and he's the dog now. And Mario is in the dog's body, and yeah. Oh, sorry. Oh my god, fuck. It's late. So Luigi comes back with a pizza, and they're changed. So yeah, he thinks it's Mario, but it's the dog, and the other way around. And Mario's like, "Hey, yo, Luigi, but Luigi can't understand it because he's just a doggo." And one thing I want to point out, there's this segment right there, that little scene where they showed Mario supposedly chasing a cat. And then Luigi looks outside, and instead of looking at Mario, the actor, chasing an actual cat, they show this like cardboard silhouettes of like a cartoony looking cat and a little figure that's supposed to be Mario. That's it looks awful, but I don't know, there's something endearing about that, the idea, the conception. How did they come up with that idea? It's funny. It's I don't know. It's not something I would have thought of doing, or I've never seen anybody do something like that. And I don't know. It's just one of those things that pops to your attention, just comes to your attention, and it's, I don't know. It's very interesting. So Luigi knows now that they need to change bodies because Mario is in the dog's body. And he promises he's gonna dig for a way to fix that. And the classic thing of human has an animal since inside of a human's body, and the humans doing dog things, like his belly up and all that shit. And she thinks Mario is Mario and the dog is the dog, and then she faints because she realizes that Mario was in the dog's body, I think, and she faints. I just want this to end, I'm not gonna lie. And turns out all they had to do was just Luigi turn the handle back, and that was it. They just change again to normal. But Cher's a dog now. She's a bitch now. And the scene lasts for a little bit too long. I'm not gonna lie. And it's over. Oh. It's remarkably unfunny. I'm not gonna lie. Well, this episode was remarkably unfunny. But I also, not gonna lie, the cartoon was okay. It was kind of harmless and entertaining for like a little kid. It was alright. It reminds me of like those type of cartoons that I would watch when I was very little, like 5, 6, 7 years old. There's nothing really too condemning about it. So in short, they're going to the Colosseum because they were invited. They were invited by the Emperor to go watch the game, and turns out that the Emperor was Koopa and he was on a trap. He tried to capture them to kill Mario, I suppose, and killed Mario, Luigi, and raped the princess, and unleash his sinful impulses on the princess, and then they manage to escape, and they fall into the Colosseum in the middle of the game, and the Hydra comes out. They defeat it, and Bowser releases the lions because 2 lions are more powerful than a Hydra. Your last resource is to send the Hydra, and then if that doesn't work, send the lion. They're more powerful. They're like the final ace under the sleeve. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, right? But Mario ends up kicking Bowser so hard that the whole he hits the pillar, and the pillar breaks and everything falls apart, and the lions start chasing him, presumably to try to eat him, and they celebrate. I'm curious about the rest of the show. Other episodes, are they better than this? Are they worse than this? I know there's different shows. There's like the Mario show, the Mario 3 show, the Super Mario World show, something like that. I have a bunch on DVD and VHS. This is the first one that I watch, and I am looking forward to watching more. Bye.
50 pesos. Escuchó bien. 50, 50, 50, 50 pesos. Pero solo si compra su boleto ahora en este carro de sonido.
La era de dinosaurios llegó a... ¡Dinosaurio!